Hi, I'm Daniel from Goldline Construction. In this video, we're going to do a quick overview of the BuilderTrend client log-on project management software. So first of all, you want to click up and go to our website, goldline.nz. And then if you navigate to the login page, up the top menu, you can come down and enter in your details here. And I have put together an example account which I will show you, and if I can remember my password, log on here. So here we go. This is the example account, and this is what the summary page looks like. So over here you're going to have your name, going to have your address of the job that we're working on. Should hopefully have a picture of you if I've managed to find one on the internet somewhere. And then you should have the contract price here. So generally our clients will get a log on right at the beginning stage before we've done the full build contract. But when we've done the preliminary building agreement, and so this amount here will generally be the preliminary building agreement amount. And then once we've gone through the preliminary phase and come out with working drawings and we've priced the full job, then this will get updated to the full contract price. So up the top here, you've got your summary page. We've got to-dos. To-dos are things like that I'll load onto the job, like might be picking paint colours. Want paint colours chosen by a certain date. We'll want carpet and vinyl or tile choices made by a certain date. Might be something like colour steel roofing, which we need to have a colour chosen for, or a joinery colour, different things like that. Then you've got your schedule. So we'll just click on the schedule and I'll give you an overview. We've got three different views. The first view that pops up is your schedule, your standard month view, and you can see when things are booked in, like the site contour survey here, then concept plans, and then client changes for a week, then working drawings. And we can use this button over here to navigate between the months. And in this particular example, I have actually put the full construction of the project in as well. And you can see the different phases: floor and deck, pre-nail frames, rafters, fascia cladding, windows, and install roof, and various different things: electrical pre-wire, plumbing pre-pipe, and so on and so forth. Now we've got a couple of other views. There's a list view, which you can click the tab, and you can see all the different things in list view, and you can see the ones that are part way through. And then we've got the Gantt chart view. If you click on this tab here, so the Gantt chart view is going to give you a bit more of an overview of the job. You can see it kind of can go on a bit. In this view, we've got these as weeks, and each line is days. So you can see Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And you can see as we get further down the job, you need to scroll down a bit and you can see all the different items. But to make it a bit simpler, you can zoom out. If we click this button up here, this view, each of these becomes a week, and then each of these is a month. You can see various items and how long they're going to take and how long the job's going to take. So yeah, that's a brief overview of the scheduling. Next we can come up and we have daily logs. So myself being a project manager, I will go to the site every so often, maybe 2 times a week, 2 or 3 times a week, depending on what's happening and when. And I'll be able to do a daily log for my site visits, and put photos on and just give you updates. Then we've got documents. In this tab you might have copies of plans. There's nothing in here at the moment because there's nothing been uploaded, but generally there'll be copies of plans and other various documents, videos, photos. this Photos tab, you'll see a couple that are preloaded. Messages, that's like emails, and it's a good place where we can keep all our correspondence in one place for each job. Really handy, rather than having to go back to your email and filter through hundreds of emails that you might have had, depending on what you're doing at the time. So that's great to be sending emails from here as well. Comments, similar to emails, but you can comment on different things. Variations, now this is an interesting one. Because our software is American-based software, they've allowed us to change this name. In America they call them change orders. In New Zealand and Australia they're called variations. But you'll notice that once we click on here and it comes up over here, it reverts back to change orders again. Change order request, open change orders. So these are where things like changes during the job might happen. If you wanted to add an extra meter on your deck, for example, we would need to price it up and then do it as a variation to the contract price, different things like that. And one of the great things about BuilderTrend is you can download the app for your smartphone or iPad as well, and I can load up a variation and send it off to you. You can get a notification on your phone, pull it up, review it, think, yep, that price looks good, I'm going to sign it off, and you're able to sign it off in the app on your phone with your finger on the touch screen, and it sends it back to me to say that's been accepted and can go ahead. So it's one of the great features of BuilderTrend and this project management software. Next, you got selections, which we haven't started using yet, but basically what that is things like, say, carpet choices, color choices, door handles, door hardware, things like plumbing fittings. Once we get up and running with that, we can load in a whole lot of different options, and you'll be able to go in, log in, have a look, and decide which options you want to go with at various pricing. Defects, it's if there's something that's an issue and maybe I've picked it up or maybe you've picked it up and we need to get onto one of our contractors to sort it out, we can log that and follow it up, and that's just a way of following those things up to make sure they get sorted out. Surveys is generally at the end of the job, we'll load a survey on there and you'll be able to go through and say, yep, these guys were great, they did this, this and this well, but maybe they didn't quite do this quite so well. And it's just a way of us getting feedback at the end of the job so we can improve for the next one and the next one. And then invoices, this is a tab where you'll be able to see when your invoices are due and what's owing. And here I've got one that's been preloaded for the deposit, so we can click on that, and this is what the invoice will look like. There's two. There's one that comes through from BuilderTrend, and then this talks back to our Xero accounting software. And if you want a copy of the GST receipt for accounting software, then you can ask me and I can send that through to you as well. So yeah, that's it in a bit of a nutshell. Any queries, feel free to give me an email or a call or a text, and I'm more than happy to explain any other things as well.